I'm here in the heart of the prairie pothole country where probably the most important breeding area for ducks. This is where Delta also got our start. And one of the things that I've learned over many years is that what Delta needs to do is serve the needs of duck hunters. So we think of ourselves as the duck hunters organization. And what are the key needs of duck hunters? Well, we can split that into 4 parts. We need ducks today, that is ducks in the decoys this fall, and we need ducks tomorrow, ducks for our kids and our grandkids to be able to hunt in 20 years. We also recognize that we need to support hunters. We need duck hunters today, advocacy for hunters, and we need to recruit the next generation of hunters, so duck hunters tomorrow. So those are the 4 key things that Delta sees as our role to promote. We want to produce ducks that you will see in the decoys this fall. And what we advocate for is active or intensive management to produce ducks. As a research organization, we've done decades of work on how to effectively raise more ducks. And what we've hit on is hen houses. This is a nesting structure that mallards readily use, and it's a very cost-effective way to raise mallards. Predator management, reducing the population of skunks and raccoons, red fox, that are the most important predators of nests and that destroy most of the nests on the prairies. Second thing duck hunters need is they want to be sure that we have ducks tomorrow. And so we're talking about leaving a legacy of habitat protection that will allow for duck production 20 years from now, 50 years from now. This habitat is largely owned by private landowners. It's our view that the best way to protect this habitat, the most effective way for Delta to work to protect habitat, the wetlands, the grass that ducks nest in, is by working on agricultural policy. That's what affects the huge acreage that we have in the prairie pothole region. So we have forged relationship with farm groups to try and work with farmers to create a policy that works for farmers and works for wildlife. That's the Delta approach towards ag policy. And that needs to happen both on the US side and on the Canadian side to protect wetlands, to secure grass, to create the habitat that these ducks breed in on the prairies. What we need to also do is serve the needs of duck hunters. We need to advocate for hunters today. The North American conservation model is built on hunters as advocates for wildlife and habitat, but we need to be advocates for hunters. So when there is an issue where someone needs to represent duck hunters, we're there. Whether it's access or regulations that make sense or any other issue that affects duck hunters, we're there. The 4th quadrant I'd like to talk about is the idea of duck hunters tomorrow. We recognize that we're losing hunters and we need to focus on that issue. We're very proud of the First Hunt program, a program we started in 2001. And we're excited about where we can go in the future by working with our chapters and our volunteers to recruit a new set of hunters. We're all incredibly passionate about waterfowling. We want to see it continue well into the future. As the president of Delta Waterfowl and as a passionate duck hunter, I'm excited about where we're going. Delta is here to serve the needs of hunters through active management to produce ducks today, through policy to protect habitat for ducks tomorrow, to help hunters today and to recruit a new generation of hunters. Those are fantastic goals, and I hope you agree with me about those goals and will support Delta. We need your support to make this happen.